To this day.
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 What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Deville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And a serious question has been brought up about Deontay Wilder. And of course, he was offered the Miller fight, but refused to take the opportunity. Was it a smart move? And let me counterpunch. I don't think it was. I think if Wilder needs to show anybody anything that he's back, he needs to show us that he's hungry and eager to be back. Not just picking fights, not just selecting bullshit opponents like Herndon and guys like Curtis Harper and those guys. I don't think that should be the case for him. I think Wilder should take on guys like Miller, because after all, he was the one said that if that opportunity presented itself, shit, he would take the fight. Well, it presented itself and he didn't take the fight. You know, and it makes you wonder, was it a good decision? Was it a good choice? It wasn't a good choice, because it shows that he's not hungry like he used to be. You know what I mean? And regardless of undercard or not, it doesn't really matter, because the undercard, now that we know what we know about the whole Don King and Michael Hunter thing, because Michael Hunter is supposed to replace Jared Anderson, they're going to fight on their own card on another day. You know what I mean? But what was understood for Wilder looking at it like, no, I don't want to be anybody's undercard fighter. Well, to keep it a buck money, you already was. You was an undercard fighter for a very long time, on top of being an undercard fighter when you returned to the ring in 2022. Right? Or should I say 23? You know what I mean? So I think he should realize that, hey, it's not all about your name being on the bright lights. It's about getting in there and beating the best. Because if he beats Jarrell Miller, I think he will be back. I think he will take supreme dominance over New York, but over USA. Over the U.S. And I think, you know, they have a score to settle anyway, because of the rumors that are out there about Jarrell Miller and Deontay Wilder and his ex, right? So those things, I think they could settle that in the ring. And that's what Jarrell Miller is saying, like, hey, if you got a problem with me, come to the ring and show me you got a problem. Guess what? I'll pay you too. I'll pay you some cash for you to get your get back. If you think that if you have a problem with me, that's a shut and closed case. You could read that with your eyes closed on what he should do. And him not doing it, it just makes you think that, for one, he's either scared or he fucking thinks he's better than people. And you know what I mean? And you're no better than Jarrell Miller at this point. You are a former champion. You have done more than Jarrell Miller, right? But at the same time, both of you guys right now are pretty much in the same boat. So we should see who knocks each other out the boat, and who goes and continues to swim the shore, and who drowns by getting knocked off the boat. That's how it should be. So yes, I think Deontay Wilder should have took that fight. I think he should have took it. I think he should have took that challenge very quickly. You know, because I mean, that fight is a month from now, and if he's supposed to be training all these hundreds of rounds, he should be ready anyway. And for him, even if that's the reason why he doesn't want to fight Jarrell Miller, he's acknowledging that Jarrell Miller is a clear and present danger, or is a lot more difficult than he claims him to be. So he's not easy knocked out like he claimed he did years ago in sparring. You remember that? So a lot of things could be answered just based on action and decisions to do the business. You see what I'm saying? So yes, Deontay Wilder made a bad mistake. Because the question you ask yourself, if he doesn't fight anybody else, especially on the level of Jarrell, and it's another nobody, then we already know he made a massive mistake. And it's either he don't think that he could beat Jarrell Miller, therefore he's scared, or he thinks he's better than people, and none of those. And I know that's not the truth. But you guys tell me what you think of this question asked of Deontay Wilder that turned down the Jarrell Miller fight. Was it a good move Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.